Hello, hello, you splendid human beings. It's Heramid here, and welcome to heramidPlays Slay the Spire. In this Let's Play series, as we play, I will be discussing my choices, as well as the tactics and strategies that lead to those choices as we ascend to the top, the heart of the titular spire. As well, I hope to bring the game's story elements to life with narrative readings, especially of events. For any of those who don't know, STS is a roguelike deck-building game, so those choices that we make will impact which items and enemies we will see, since these game elements, and others like route generation, are randomly determined for each run, creating a new experience every time. Welcome to the special birthday episode. Today I am completing my first ever daily challenge climb of STS. For those that don't know, the daily challenge version of the game places specific specialty rules on your run, as well as determines which character you'll be playing as. Completing a daily challenge also unlocks the custom mode of the game, which I plan to use at some point with input from all of you, the audience, on which modifiers I should put on my runs for future modified runs. But I can't do that until I do a daily challenge. So if you want to see how my first ever run of the daily challenge climb shakes out, you gotta make sure to watch to the end of this video. And remember to subscribe to my channel to stay in the know on new content, which you can do at any time during this video by hovering over the rainbow bean in the corner of your screen. Don't forget, you'll also want to ring the bell on my channel page so you can get notifications the moment that new content is published. For instance, regular runs of this game, and at some point, custom runs of this game. Currently, I do release new STS content every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for the regularly scheduled content. For today, let's jump into that first daily challenge climb and see what the game designers have prepared for me today, on this day, my birthday! Make sure to leave some well wishes in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so here we are. Let's go play. Daily challenge, what do you have for us? May 20th! That's my birthday. Oh, I only have an hour left. We're playing the Defect, which is a character we have not seen in this Let's Play yet, so that should be fun. I have no idea how the Defect runs. I've actually played 0 times with the Defect, so I make no guarantees that I will, succeed on this run today. I may try it multiple times if I'm allowed to. Cursed run. Whenever you defeat a boss, you become cursed. So that means definitively you get 2 curses in it if you defeat both bosses, plus an additional one if you get the event that lets you refight one from Act 1, assuming that you do that. So we'll definitely get 2 curses into it, but we are also going to be our starting relic is being replaced with the cursed key, so which I think the cursed key means it gives you energy and you get a curse every time you open a non-boss chest. And those are just predetermined, and I think there's 1 or 2 of them in each act, so that's another 2, so that's 4 curses right there. The Darkstone Periapt and the Duvu Doll are both, I don't remember what they do exactly, but I know that they both basically give you bonuses for having curses. And then we have Diverse, which is that our cards are not restricted by our characters. We're going to see cards from every character. That should be fun, because I really don't know what cards are available. And I actually don't know if this is affected by your personal unlocks or not, or if you just, for the sake of the daily challenge, have everything available to you. And I've got the Midas touch. Enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can no longer smith at rest sites, which means unless I'm taking pre-upgraded cards, I am going to be losing out on upgrades because I can't upgrade at rest sites, and that's pretty much the only way that you can upgrade cards, so that is going to be a consideration for cards that we get. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Embark. Time for a challenge. Granted. Okay, so we're fighting Slime Boss. What do I start with? Okay, so I start with 4 strikes, 4 defends, a zap, which is channel, 1 lightning, channeling an orb puts it into your first empty slot. If you have no empty slots, your first orb is automatically evoked to make room. Lightning. Orb. Deals damage to a random enemy. 1 lightning, so it deals 1 damage. Okay, so it's pretty low, but it puts it... Because I know that the Defect is like a robot that does like orbs and stuff. Dual cast. Evoke your next orb twice. So evoke is consume your rightmost orb and use its evoke effect. So, your first orb is automatically evoked to make room. I don't actually know what evoke does. Cursed Key. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. And the Duvu Doll. For each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. I have no curses. And I have 75 out of 75 HP. Oh! And those are the modifiers. Okay. Okay, now I have to decide which way I'm going then. I think I want to hit a lot of unknowns and not many rests, because the unknowns should give me more opportunities for, they'll give me more opportunities for upgrades. So, that looks like I could hit 2, and then 3 there at the end. So if I go this way, that's 1, 2, 3. This way is, one of them is replaced with a rest. So, I think I'm gonna go this way, hit this one, and then that'll get me a curse. Can't rest here or here. I mean, I can rest there, but I can't smith. So it's probably better to go try to hit this elite, because then I will be able to get a relic. And if I go this way instead of, well, if I go this way, then I'll probably bank off to the right here and come up this side instead of hitting the second elite, and then I'll hit 2 question marks there. And I don't really, well, actually I might want to hit an early shop. Well, one of these might be a shop, if only because it'll probably be beneficial to cut out the orb mechanics, mostly for me because I don't know how to use them, but also I got rid of my starting relic, which does give the Defect an orb. Okay, I think I've sold myself. I'm gonna go this way. Here we go. Oh wait, is that the, yeah, because then I can avoid this second elite, but while still getting to that point. Okay. Strike on the acid slime. And then, oh, I have 4. Oh, that's right, because I start with an extra energy from the thing. That's right. I don't have any orbs, and you're not hitting me, so there's no point for me to even play the cards. Oh, he licked me. He's gonna lick me again. Okay, so I don't need to defend, so I'll at least channel that. And hit you with some strikes. Okay, so that passive at the end of your turn deals 8 damage to a random enemy. Evoke, deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Just gonna strike you and defend for full defense, and then you're gonna die anyway. Don't even need to defend. Nice. Duplication potion, so I can double. I'm gonna play my next card twice, and I got some money, and I have some cards to choose from, although, yeah, so cards are not restricted by my character, but I did get all of my character cards on this first run. Whenever you play a power card, draw a card. Compile driver. Deal 7 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have, and turbo, gain 2 energy, add a void into your discard pile, which is a status effect that says whenever this card is drawn, lose 1 energy. I could probably get away with that because I have the extra energy and like it's pretty early, but this like gives me a bonus energy for anything that I would want to like play. This would be a good one if I want to like stack up on powers, because then I'm getting card draw. I think I'll do that. Like, this isn't a better card, and I don't really want to go adding more status of cards because I'm already going to get a bunch of... I'm already going to be filling the deck with curses, so I don't really want to fill it with a bunch of unplayable status cards either. And I'm going to try to avoid the orbs, actually. I'm Whenever you play a power card, draw one card. Here we go. And I'm gonna go this way so I can hit two unknowns. Jawworm. Defend, and strike. Defend as much as I can. So these are for the orbs. These are the orb slots. I might as well just play this to get it out of the deck. Channel. Evoke it. And then strike. So he's dead next turn. Nice. So it still works even in like a base deck. Because the two of them just work together. Zap. Cast. And then he's dead. Because at the very least, if you get those two together, it's 16 damage. Choose a card in your discard pile, return to your hand, and cost 0. Blood for blood, costs 1 less for each time you lose HP to combat, deal 18 damage. Piercing Wail, all enemies lose 6 strength this turn and exhaust. Or you can channel 1 dark. Channeling an orb puts it into... Okay, dark. Increases damage every turn. When evoked, deals damage to the enemy with the least HP. Interesting, so you like sit on this one for a while. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. I don't really want to do too much with the orbs. Man, what is my best bet here? Because right now, like, channeling 1 dark is basically kind of a useless draw because I'm going through the deck quickly, so unless I've, like, zapped a couple of times, it's not going to be that useful to me. I don't really like Blood for Blood as a card most of the time. So that also feels like kind of like a dead pickup unless I happen to be taking damage. I'm gonna be real, I think I'm just gonna... I do want to like add stuff to the deck because I'm gonna... Well, I don't have any curses yet, but I will be adding curses to my deck. Piercing Wail seems like a... Oh, man. Piercing Wail doesn't seem like half bad of a choice because they'll lose strength, which is a good defensive kind of skill, but it... and it exhausts, so I'll still get back around to cards. I actually start with 4 energy, though, so Blood for Blood isn't so bad. Dealing 18 damage, that's... Yeah, but I could do the same thing with 3 strikes. I guess the thing is that if I take any HP damage, it's suddenly worth it. You know what? I sold myself, because if I take any damage, it's then worth it. Wing statue. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large, blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there was more inside? Yeah, I could remove a card from my deck. Which, I'm gonna be real, I think I might remove this dual cast and just not go for an orb build. I'll keep the lightning. Someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. And I'm gonna cut through dual cast. Someone once told... Oh yeah, I already read it. Oh, we got some louses. Let's see, zap. 3 damage to a random enemy. And then I can go strike. Strike, maybe? Because that's not enough to kill. Yeah. And they're both gonna hit me. So I'm gonna defend. Heat sinks is good. I don't have any powers yet, so it just means I need to prioritize picking up some powers. But I didn't come across any last time. And there's the blood for blood. Kill you, and a strike for you. Deadly poison. Apply 5 poison. Chaos. Channel 1 random orb or streamline. Deal 15 damage. It reduces curse cost by 1 this combat. So this would make it 15 for 2, and then 15 for 1, then 15 for 0. That seems like a really nice card. 5 poison is nice, but unless I have a lot of poison, and I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, first one is evoked automatically. That seems really nice. Again, it's like that more card reduction of like, oh, I play cards and then it like reduces the cost. Poison is nice though, because there's poison is really good for getting around defenses. And I'm fighting the Slaaaays. I'm gonna do it straight line. Here we go. Golden idol. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby. Trap. So now I'm gonna get extra money as I grab the idol. Yeah, I'll take this curse. I get benefits from being cursed, actually. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. So I just spent, like, the same amount. So, yeah, I'll do that one instead of losing 6 match HP. I'll gain 6 match HP for an injury, which is it's just an unplayable curse card. Run! You barely leap into a side passageway as the boulder rushes by. Unfortunately, it feels like you sprained something, however. Okay, here we go. Fighting an elite. Sentries. Get this out, put that up, get an orb going, and deal some damage to the guy in the back. Yikes. No, putting dazed in the deck. Okay. Streamline. Ah, it's not enough to kill this turn. Bummer. Alright, I'm gonna block as much as I can then, and then I don't have any energy. But the streamline is now only gonna cost 1 next time it rolls through. And the blood for blood. 19 damage. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna kill the guy in the back then. Choose a card in your discard pile, return it to your hand. Okay. Yikes, I'm taking a lot of damage though. Oh boy. Okay, I'll defend. And you have less, so I'm just gonna hit you as much as I can. Oh man. Wouldn't be enough to kill anyway. Like, it certainly seems useful, even if I'm not, like, evoking orbs and stuff, to, like, at least get some orb stuff. Streamline. Well, I can defend completely. And zap. And this is 16, so even if I doubled that, that wouldn't be enough to kill him. But that would be enough to kill him next turn. And I then might draw into some more. So I think I might duplicate this just to get him down, and then hopefully these hit him. Yeah, nice. I suppose I could have used it to take that one, but I wasn't taking any damage anyway, so that's okay. Here we go. Strike, strike, don't even need to defend. Do it anyway. And And that's death from the lightning. Okay. Well, bank. Whenever I climb a floor, gain 12 gold. I guess it's a good thing I'm not hitting up any shops. Definitively. Shrug it off. Such a good defensive card. Evoke your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. Deal 26 damage to all enemies and lose 3 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. Well, I'm not doing much of an orb build anyway, so just getting 26 damage to all enemies seems nice. Especially where I'm increasing my strength from curses. Oh man, it's a slime. Yikes. Gonna just do that for as much as I can. And streamline. No, it's sliming up the deck. Zap you. Strike you. That leaves you still. Still not. And then you lick me, and then you're gonna try to hit me. Oh no, you're gonna try to lick me again. Yeah, that seems like the better choice. And then strike. And then strike. And then... and turn. Why is this doing 0? And he's split into 2 slimes. But that's okay, as long as I get 2 strikes, or 2 anything to deal damage. Nice. Fear Potion, apply 3 vulnerable. FTL, deal 5 damage. If you have played less than 3 cards this turn, draw 1 card. Cleave, 8 damage to all enemies. Nice. Sever Soul, exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, deal 16 damage. How's my cost? Looking out. It's kind of expensive, although Streamline goes down to 0 once I've played it twice. And this goes down every time I lose HP. None of these are powers yet. You could exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, which is like the cost to play this card. Or I could take FTL, which is deal 5 damage, and if I've played less than 3 cards this turn, I draw another card. So I mean, you like do that first, basically, and then you just get extra card draw. 8 damage to all enemies. Right now I have a Hyper Beam, which is 26 damage to all enemies. So yeah, let's just go with card draw to kind of cycle through the deck faster, especially because we're going to be adding a bunch of curses. I don't trust myself to be able to defeat another elite. I'm gonna... oh man, it's so like risky, because it's literally the only difference is do I fight an elite or a regular enemy. I'm at 41 out of 81. I'm gonna go for it. Relics are just so good. Oof, Gremlin Knob. Who currently is doing nothing as far as... but I want to just kill you as quick as possible, so I'm gonna streamline, definitely. Channel 1 Lightning to do some extra damage and strike for a little bit of extra this turn, and then I'll wait on the blood for blood. And then it's just pretty much kill him as quickly as possible. So that's a Hyper Beam. Okay, so I see. So because I lost 3 focus, my lightning does 0. I see how that works. And defend. Oh, right, he gets stronger every time I defend. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him. Try to kill him. And then... 26? Yep. Liquid Memories. Hyper Beam. Dead. Take no damage to that elite fight, and I get the oddly smooth stone, which is now I start each combat with 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Blur, gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Tactician, unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain energy, and cleave. Tactician is nice if I have a lot of discard, but I don't currently, so I'm gonna go with the Blur, which is an additional defensive card, which is nice because I'm not doing so well on defenses. There's no powers here. There we go. Time to get a curse. Normality. You cannot play more than 3 cards this turn. White Beast Statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Means start using potions. Ah, we got a Slaver and a Slime. Let's gain some block. Gain some extra block. And let's streamline this Slaver. I'm not sure which is worse, the Slaver or the Slime. And I pulled an injury. Deal 5 damage. If you've played less than 3 cards this turn, you draw 1 card. Hyper Beam to affect everybody. Strike to kill the slime. And defend so I take less damage. Yep, you did. Super did. Gold. Essence of Steel, gain 4 plated armor, and I can add a card. Malaise, enemy loses X strength, apply X weak exhaust. Shockwave, apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies, or evolve. Whenever you draw a status card, draw 1 card. So, additional card draw. Man, I really feel like this Heat Sinks was a terrible pick. Because it's only whenever you play a power card. So then I should take a power, so that I do that. But it's not a very good power, and I'm not really getting a lot of status cards. I mean, I will get status cards. That's true, actually. That might be a good pick, because I am going to be fighting Slime Boss, who does put slimes in your deck. 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies is always nice. But I'm already, again, I'm still kind of high on, like, yeah. Malaise, which would be currently 4 strength and 4 weak. So that would be better than taking the Shockwave. It does take all of your energy to do so, so it's like, you know, risk reward. This is 2 for 3 versus, you know, potentially 4 for 4. I'm gonna take the Evolve though, just, it even has slime on it. World of Goop. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. Well, I have the Maw Bank and the Golden Idol, so I'm just gonna lose 24 gold. I'm good. You decide that mess is not worth it. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, he looks to have been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. Which would be fighting probably Lagavulin. I've already fought 2 elites in this act. Oof. How well do I think I can, like, kill Lagavulin without taking a bunch of damage? Not very. I think I'm... It's only a 25% chance that he returns, though. Oof. And you get, I think, like a relic? I'm only at 39 HP. I'm gonna leave. You exit without a sound. The Divine Fountain. You come across shimmering water flowing endlessly from a fountain on a nearby wall. Drink, remove all curses from your deck. That actually kind of sucks, because I get benefits. Well, that's when I put the curse in, so I still have that. Like, removing the curse, it would just get rid of the 2 strength, which is fine, because I don't like this Curse of Normality. Yeah, I'm gonna get more. As you drink the water, you feel a dark grasp loosen. Cool. Oh, it's a looter. Let's gain some block. Gain some more block, and then I'm just gonna strike you. Because the evolve is not worth playing. Until I've already played the one. They steal my money! Oh, buddy. I don't think... Yeah, you're dead. You're super dead. Thank you. Add a card to my deck. Infernal Blade. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Ghostly Armor. Gain 10 block. Or Armaments. Gain 5 block and upgrade a card in your hand. So I'm definitely going to take either Ghostly Armor or Infernal Blade. I only have... Let's see. I have 5 defenses. And this one says that block is not removed at the start of my next turn. So it lets me hold it over a little bit. Which works really well with the Ghostly Armor because I play that with the blur. Means that I'm holding over at least 15 block. Or at most 15 block. The Infernal Blade is a good one because I can take any of these high cost, high damage dealing cards like the Hyper Beam or the Blood for Blood and make it just cost 0. The Hyper Beam being the especially good one there. It is only a one-time deal, but again, it is making a copy of an attack. Oof. Well, how much of my deck is attacks right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attacks. And yeah, I think I might have to go with the Ghostly Armor just to really like bolster my my defenses. Oh, that's so like adding a random attack though when I have these like really high damage dealing like expensive cards is so nice. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta double check something. And we're back. Sorry about that skip there. I just needed to double check something. So Infernal Blade is a random attack, so it's just gonna pick any attack, which in this case is gonna come from any character because of the diversity, and you're just gonna like play that for 0. So I don't like that. That's a little too random, I think, for this run. So I think I'm gonna go with the Ghostly Armor. Again, it'll work well with the. And I can't smith, but I can rest, which is good because I'm low. I suppose then I just have to prioritize rest spots for actual resting, which is fine because I'm used to... Oh, baby. Okay, well, let's go that, and then that. We'll draw through the cards a little bit. Bummer. Well, I might need block for next turn, but I could play the Hyper Beam this turn. So I'm gonna play the Hyper Beam and take the focus down. He's gooping me. There it is. Okay, I can deal 5 damage and draw a card. I can streamline for 15 and strike for 6. And then no point to play that. I could draw 3 cards. I probably won't draw into anything that's useful though. Oh, I should put vulnerable on him. Whoops. Oh, it's gonna crush me. Yikes. Okay, now I might want to draw 3 cards. Well, first, if I play the Ghostly Armor, that's 11 block. And I'm probably not gonna get to play the Blood for Blood this turn. There's no point to play the Zap because I am down 3 focus, and I have no evokes. So I can defend and strike, and let's go draw 3 cards. I've only played 1 card, so I can deal 5 damage to draw some more cards. I can gain 6 block. Not gonna really matter for holding it over. And if I hyper beam him, he'll split at 50 something. So I actually don't want to hyper beam him yet. In which case then I think I'm just gonna go full defense and a strike this turn. I suppose I could have made him vulnerable and then hit him with it, but... Ouch. Ah, I got slimed. Well, I gotta play this or else it exhausts, so I'll play that. I'll play 1 strike, and I'll play this slime. I'll play defend, because I don't want him to split it, because again, it's not a very good split. I want to wait till I can hit him pretty hard. And streamline, strike, strike, strike. Streamline. Oh shoot, I should have hit the vulnerable first. Oh well, strike, strike, strike. 38, not a bad split. $18, 26 to all damage, to all of them. Makes them both split. And then I can strike. I don't remember what they do. One of them puts slimes in and one of them does a thing. I'll do this one. Sure, I'll channel some lightning. I can't hit them with it anyway. But I have the extra energy. Oh, here we go. They're all splitting. Oof. Which means I am going to take a bunch. So... Oh, 5 damage. It's so close. But I will draw some cards. Ghostly Armor. Blur. And then... I'm going to hold on to that till next turn. I can just kill you right now, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to defend. And the slimes mean nothing to me because I am evolved. Nice. Blood for blood. Let's see. Streamline, kill you. Strike to kill you. And a blood for blood to kill you. Nice. That's the slime boss. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get a bunch of gold. Get another swift potion. And I can add amplify. This turn your next power card is played twice. So that's nice for probably either the evolve or even something else, because then it plays it a second time, which means I'm gonna draw extra cards. Double tap. Oh, I double tap the hyper beam, and I deal 26, which becomes 52 damage to all enemies. Ooh, that works so well. And at the start of your turn, you lose 1 HP and draw a card, and every time you lose HP, it would... So that actually works really well with the blood for blood. That's like the one time I would take the brutality, is like I have the blood for blood, because then I'm losing HP, only a little bit, each turn. And I draw a card, so no matter what, I'm going to be cycling through the deck faster, and I'm going to end up with... Shoot. I would end up with... the hyper beam. I would end up. This would come down. I mean, honestly, like I think the hyper beam is the better bet because again, it's 26 damage to all of them, and I'm not doing an orb build, so like I don't really care about losing focus. And double tapping that hyper beam is so nice, and then it still leaves me room for one other one. I do have a little bit of power synergy going on in this deck, though, already, so... Oh, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to do the double tap. I don't know if I can give up that opportunity. Oh, I have Clumsy. Oh, that's right, I defeated a boss. Oh, and it's ethereal, so... That's a really good curse. I would like to cut this zap out, because I don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 different... 6 out of 18 leaves me with 2/3 of the deck being for attacks, curse, and powers. Brutality is good, so this is a tough one, because this is good because it'll work really well with this power synergy of, like, I play heat sinks and then I play evolve twice, so now I'm cycling through the deck very quickly, which means I'm gonna hit that hyper beam, I'm gonna hit that streamline, I'm gonna hit them really I'm gonna hit them often, I'm gonna be pulling the powers out of the deck because it's gonna make the deck smaller. So the amplify is good for that, because then it doubles, it makes it so that, let's say I play the heat sinks, and then whenever I play power I draw a card, so now I play 2 powers, and now I draw 2 cards, or I hold on to 1, because it says this turn your next power card is played twice, so I play the evolve twice. Now whenever I draw a status card, which enemies tend to put in there, I'm now drawing through the deck, so that way I'm drawing through the deck twice as fast as they're putting stuff in. Double tap, again, really solid skill for putting with this hyper beam. I just deal 52 damage in a turn to every enemy, which is gonna kill most enemies, especially like multiples. That seems like that's too good of an opportunity to pass up, but again, that does require me to have both of those cards in the same hand, so if I'm not cycling through the deck quick enough, I'm not gonna see that double tap anyway. And brutality is, again, 1, it's a power, so I will get an additional card draw off of it originally, and then I'm drawing cards every turn. It does mean I'm losing HP every turn, but that ultimately makes this blood for blood free by the 4th turn. Even without taking any damage from an enemy. So, but again, that blood for blood is only 18 damage, but that's 18 damage eventually for 0. The streamline really, I think, works better for that sort of synergy of, like, getting to 0 for, like, a high cost, because this is 15 versus 18, and this is from 2. So I don't have to play it twice, and even, like, playing it once is, like, good. And double tap is every time reduces card's cost by 1 this combat for each time you play it. So if I double tap the streamline, now the streamline costs 0. Oh boy, this is a tough one. I am gonna take a quick break here to go to the bathroom. And then come back. Okay, and we're back. So, I think after considering my options, I almost am certainly gonna go with double tap, because I don't have healing, and it really only, the power works well with heat sinks and blood for blood, but I think the double tap is just, no matter what, your next attack is being played twice is pretty nice, except if you have a pile of strikes. So, double tap it is. And what do we get? We got the Velvet Choker. Gain energy this turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Currently not really a problem, but that certainly could be. Fusion Hammer. Gain energy, and you can no longer smith at rest sites. I already can't smith at rest sites. That's the option. There's no other choice here. Take a thing that doesn't even affect me. I can no longer smith at rest sites. No longer smith at red sites. Easy enough. Fusion Hammer. I've got that Midas touch. Alright, that was Act 1. Thank you for tuning in. That is a wrap for today, friendos. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that big thumbs up below, and please leave me your feedback in the comment section. Plus, feel free to discuss strategy there too. As always, make sure to be loving as you do so, especially because it's my special birthday. These are special birthday episodes. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and ring the bell to get notifications for new content releases, including the rest of this run, as well as my regularly scheduled Monday, Wednesday, Fridays STS content. Until next time, give to a charity of your choosing, and however much you are able, whether or not that's money or time.